Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the USA, Akim Williams.
You can't miss this guy. He's probably the biggest bodybuilder, pound for pound, on stage. I always refer to Akim, he's just like a silverback gorilla, just muscles on top of muscles. We mentioned who was Victor Richards, the Nigerian nightmare, who never was a pro bodybuilder, had all the potential, but this guy actually delivered.
And when he does a front double bicep or he does a front lat spread, just phenomenal taper.
He's got those wide, high lats, very funky kind of a look, very unique. I can't really, Victor Richards is the only person we can compare him to, but Victor Richards could only dream about making it to the Mr. Olympia. Huge, huge arms. If you've seen this guy in the gym, you know he is strong, he is a beast.
New York, correct?
Absolutely, yes.
He's up there in New Jersey. This is his second Olympia. He's had four top fives this year. 3 of those were second place.
And he was chomping at the bit, but again, when you get to this degree and this level of competition, you start to get picked apart and you can find out why he's not a front runner for the title. He's one of the best in the world, but he's not in the conversation. The feathers are coming out on the quads. You can see the long torso, lacking a lot of detail throughout the midsection. The skin is very, very thick, and it needs a little bit more separation, especially when you get to the triceps and the back. When he turns around in the rear, you'll see that the detail is not going to be there. He's aware of all these criticisms. It's just the structure and the genetics, right? There's only so much you can do. He can get on the treadmill and he can go on a keto diet and drop all of his carbohydrates, and he still won't have the graininess of a Dorian Yates or a James Flex Lewis.
Yeah, and unfortunately genetics do play a big role, but obviously living that lifestyle. I mean, Sean, your physique, when you were an athlete, you were a consistent athlete. I remember you had one bad Olympian showing and you took that experience and you came back and you were consistent because you were living the lifestyle, you were making the choices, you were making the changes, you were disciplined, and that it makes a massive, but that can make a big change as far as genetics is concerned. Dorian Yates did not have the best genetics in the world, but that guy was a machine.
Yeah, he made the best out of what he had and he took it to a whole nother level. But again, there's not a lot of guys out there willing to do what Dorian Yates did or even sacrifice what he sacrificed. Ronnie Coleman was the only other guy that would go down there to the deep end of the pool and swim with the sharks. Nobody wanted anything to do with Dorian Yates' style of training. Akim could throw around some weights, but I don't think he wants to do what Dorian did.
Well, he looks happy to be here in the top 10. Good on him, and congratulations for all your hard